Hello, learners. I am Pariksht Saikia, and welcome to this very exciting session on Unacademy YouTube channel. In today's movie, we are going to talk all about IIM Rohtak. Many of the CAT aspirants often have doubts about how these new IIMs actually are. All about their placements, all about their fees. Is it the worth the ROI? And what about their cutoffs? We are going to discuss all of it in today's video. We're also going to talk about IIM Rohtak's accreditations, going to talk about IIM Rohtak's rankings, and a lot more. So if you want to know more about this particular new IIM, right? This is the video that will tell you all about all details about IIM Rohtak. So let's get started. As always, I'm just making sure that I'm streaming live. Yeah, I think we are streaming live. One moment. Okay, we are streaming live. Let's get started. A slide which I am really proud about every time I come across this particular numbers, right? 75 plus of our learners on Unacademy have scored 99 plus percentile, and over 110 of our learners have scored 98 plus percentile. List of our toppers. Yeah, the 0 to Genit batch started on January 5th. So if you are a CAT 2023 aspirant, you might just wish to enroll for this particular batch. And yeah, I'm starting my first courses on Unacademy Plus for the batch of CAT 2023. The first batch, the first class for CAT 2023 starts soon. I'm starting two new courses, Quants, PNC, and then foundation course on LRDI. Classes start from 11 Jan, okay, 11 Jan. If you see at the left of your screen, 11 Jan is a Wednesday. That's when our classes will start, and we will have classes every day, 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. in the morning. Okay, every day, 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. in the morning. So alternate days we are doing Quants and LRDI. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays we are going to do Quants starting January 11 Wednesday, and then January 12th, Thursday, every alternate day, we are going to do LRDI. Okay? Exhaustive coverage, end-to-end syllabus coverage. And if you wish to enroll for on Unacademy Plus, remember now is the time because new courses are starting and you might want to start from ground zero. If you are enrolling for these courses, remember to use the code Pariksht Live, which is there at the bottom of your screen. Why this particular code? This particular code has two benefits. A, it'll get you the maximum discounts for a plus subscription, maximum possible discount. And benefit number two, this is the only and only code which will give you free mentorship from my side. Yeah, you heard it correct. Free mentorship. And that's all about helping you beyond the class hours with any queries and doubts. Okay. Upcoming YouTube sessions, January 8th, Sunday, I'm going to take two classes, 5 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. It's all about IIM Ranchi tomorrow. Okay. And 10 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. First time ever on Unacademy, we are going to start with MBA interview preparation. Okay. MBA interview preparation sessions, finance basics. So remember, most of you want to know how to answer questions like, why do you want to do an MBA? What do you know about finance? What is investment banking all about, right? The very basics of finance which are required before you go and attend an MBA interview. That's what I'm going to teach you in this sessions starting tomorrow, 10 p.m. And then from January 9 to January 13, the entire week, Monday to Friday, it's going to be CAT 2023 aspirants. And we are going to do linear arrangement in detail. So this this particular sessions are going to be on YouTube. ठीक है चलो start करते हैं. Okay, IIM Rohtak. Now if IIM Rohtak is your college, right, probably you are thinking about IIM Rohtak, whether you'll get a call from IIM Rohtak and how good is the college, the cutoffs are the first thing to look at. Now below is the IIM Rohtak cutoff for the last 3 years, not only 2021, but the same cutoffs also stand for the year 2020 as well as for the year 2019. If you see, the overall cutoff for a general category is 95 percentile for IIM Rohtak. 95 percentile. If you are looking at NC OBC, non-creamy OBC, the cutoffs fall to around 78%. And then for SC, ST, 60 and 40 percentile respectively. DAP is differentially able people, so around 40 percentile. Do they have sectional cutoffs? Absolutely. But the sectional cutoffs are not very high. If you look at these numbers, just 70 percentile sectional cutoff for the general category in VARC, DILR, and quants, and overall 95 percentile. I know a lot of you might be weak in one of these sections. You might have ended up with 97 percentile, but you know what? You might have scored low in one of these sections. Don't worry, IIM Rohtak, the cutoff is just 70 in each of the sections. Okay. What about their final selection? So remember, for their final selection, IIM Rohtak gives different weightage, okay, to different parameters. If you look at the the CAT score is given 60% weightage. So this answers the question. So what if I do not have a good academic score? Even if you do not have your good academic, probably your graduation is low, your 10 and 12 marks are not very high. Don't worry, because 60% of the weightage is on your CAT score. And only 20% is academic and gender diversity. What is gender diversity? Is all about if you're a female or probably if you're a non-engineer, you will get extra bonus points. Females, non-engineers will get extra bonus points. Okay. And PI is personal interview. So personal interview is 20%. So the best part is if your CAT score is good, high, you are almost through. You are almost through. So maximum weightage is on your CAT score. Okay. Next thing, IIM Rohtak fees. The fees is also important for most of you because this decides your return on investments. So we are going to look at the fees and we are also going to look at the average placements. Okay. That will decide your return on investment. So for the year 2022 to the year 2024, which is the last year, what is the fee? The fee was nearly 9 lakhs. Can you see? 9 lakhs to be paid in 3 installments per year. So first year fee is almost 9 lakhs and second year fee is also around 9 lakhs. And that 9 lakhs is going to be paid across 3 installments in a year, across 3 installments. So if you don't have to be bothered about it too much now. So if you think that you can convert IIM Rohtak, you might just talk about these financials, right? Total 18 lakhs, almost 18 lakhs is the total fees to be paid term wise across 6 installments. So almost 18 lakhs. Is it an all inclusive fees? No. Mess charges are extra. Okay. So this is just your fees, the total charges, 18 lakhs. Apart from that, right? What else do you have? Apart from that, what else do you have? You have library deposit, library and material fees. So there are some extra deposits which are there. There are some extra fees which are there, and that fees comes out to be around a lakh in each of these years. The good part is some of them are refundable, right? Are almost around some of the fees that you see, the library deposit, the computer deposit, right? The mess deposit. These fees are basically refundable. Okay. But overall, you need to pay another 2 lakhs extra. Still, there's a note. If you see at the bottom of your screen, what is the note? The note is the mess phase. The mess phase is separate and that is being determined at the start of your first and second year respectively. So that fees is extra. Okay. So 18 lakhs plus another around 1.5 lakhs plus another around 1.5 lakhs, which comes out to be 19.5 lakhs. In addition, you're going to pay the mess fees. Fine. Okay. What else? Accreditation. Now that's very important. Accreditation are basically international recognition, right? So IIM Rohtak, the best part is it has received accreditation from the Association of MBAs, okay? And that's one of the leading authorities on postgraduate business education, right? Which are the colleges in India which have accreditation from AMBA? So it is actually the 5th IIM. There are only 5 IIMs with AMBA accreditation. Which are those? You have IIM Calcutta, IIM Indore, IIM Kozhikode, IIM Lucknow, and now IIM Rohtak is actually the 5th IIM and the first among the second and third generation IIMs to have got this particular accreditation. Yes? So that's the best part of accreditation. It tells you that someone else has actually certified IIM Rohtak as being a great college. So you can actually be confident when you select this particular college. Yes? Okay. Next, IIM Rohtak rankings. I'm not getting into the entire set of rankings. What is important is this particular year, 2022, I mean the last year, the government of India comes out with this NIRF rankings. Government of India comes out with this NIRF rankings. These are government of India's rankings. And in government of India's rankings, IIM Rohtak is placed 16th in the management category. That's a huge uh, I mean, huge improvement compared to their last year rankings, and also a testimony to the fact that it's a great college, right? 16 ranked overall. I'm not getting into other rankings, right? There are a lot of rankings that IIM Rohtak has got. You can go through these rankings at leisure, Outlook rankings and all. But what is important is the Government of India ranking, where IIM Rohtak is at number 16. Okay, fine. Let's go to the next slide. Okay. If you look at their batch, right, the batch of last year, 2022 to 2024, okay, the PGP batch. Now, what is the strength of IIM? What is the strength, okay, of this particular IIM? The IIM Rohtak strength there, 339. 339 May, it's one of those rare IIMs where number of girls exceed the number of boys. Can you see? Girls exceed the number of boys. So 55% of the students in IIM Rohtak 2022-2024 batch are girls. 55%. Okay. And then if you look at the academic backgrounds, the best part is 55% of students who have got into IIM Rohtak are from commerce background. Okay. And then arts is 9% are arts background, and then 37% of them are from science background. Someone might be asking, sir, engineers, remember engineers also come from science background. So majority of them are commerce background, followed by science, and then arts background. If you look at the kind of people that IIM Rohtak prefers, they generally prefer people with somewhere around 2 years of work experience. Now, why this number is important? This number is important because you do not want to be an outlier when you enter a college. You do not want to have, let's say, 5 years of experience or 4 years of experience if the average batch work experience is less than 2 years, right? So if you see less than a year, 44% of the batch is less than a year. Less than a year means almost freshers. 44% of the batch in IIM Rohtak are almost freshers, while 41% of the batch has between 1 to 2 years of experience. 1 to 2 years of experience. What about others? Less than 3 years, 7%. Okay, and between 2 to 3 years, another 7%. Right? So these are the people who have kind of people who join IIM Rohtak. And if you look at them, the number of people who have come from IT background in IIM Rohtak, this is probably common with most of you, right? Working with, let's say, a TCS, a Wipro, or an Accenture, etc. You know what? 27% of the people, okay, of the current batch 2022 to 2024, okay, are from an IT background, while 29% of them had pre-work experience, pre-MBA work experience in marketing and sales, 18% in finance, and so on. I'm not getting into all the numbers. Okay. And you know what? Look at their summer reports. If you look at their summer reports, so the batch of 2022-2024, these numbers are actually good. What is the median summer salary? Summer placements, the median summer placement is 50,000. Is 50,000. Highest 2.5 lakhs. So think about it. 2.5 lakhs for 2 months is not bad. 2.5 lakhs summer placement is definitely good. Okay. And they say it's a year-on-year growth of 83,000. Year-on-year growth of 80,000, 83,000. How many recruiters visited for summer placements? 82 plus companies visited for summer placements. Okay. So if you look at the average salary, remember there's a difference between median salary and average salary. Average salary for summers is 75,000. What about the top half of the batch? Top half of the batch average salary is 1 lakh. If you consider only the top 25%, 1.2 lakhs. And the top 10% of the batch, if you're in the top 10% of the batch, you can think about earning a salary of somewhere around 1.5 lakhs. Course highlights. Look at the best part of IIM Rohtak, right? They have a legacy of 12 plus years. It's been 12 plus years since the Stab Institute was founded. They have a lot of student driven clubs and they have over 30 plus clubs. They have case studies, right? A lot of case studies based learning. And then they have immersion programs, rural immersion programs for those of you who like to have practical rural exposure. Yes, that's the good part. Okay, now let's look at their current batch. This was the batch. Okay, now in their current batch, if you look at it, they have a strength of 233. They have a strength of 233. Okay, 233. Now the batch profile is 3:7. Matlab, for every 3 boys, there are 7 girls. That's the ratio of boys and girls. And this is the diversity. This is their diversity. Engineers, 49%. As expected, engineers are 49%. Correct? Work experience, if you look at the students, right, their work experience, 62.4% are freshers. 62.4% are freshers. Okay. Now someone might ask, sir, what are these numbers and what are the numbers here? This is for the current batch of 2022 to the batch of 2024. And what about this? This is the batch who just got placed. Just got placed. Okay, this is the batch who just got placed. So basically, this is the batch of 2021 to the batch of 2020, 2021, 2020 to the batch of 2022. People who completed their placement. So we are now looking at their placement reports. So if you look at their placement reports, right, 62.4% of them were freshers and only around 5% is greater than 3 years of experience. Greater than 3 years of experience. So if you look at IIM Rohtak, most people who join IIM Rohtak are freshers. Okay. And if you look at them, you know what? Look at their placement statistics. This is the placement statistics of the batch which just concluded, okay, a few months back. You know what? Average, this is a number that you're going to look. Average city say 16 lakhs. Median city say is 15 lakhs. Right? So one good way to decide whether IIM Rohtak is worth joining is whether you are going to be satisfied with these numbers. You never look at the highest cities. The highest is definitely 32 lakhs per annum. But do you look at the highest cities say? You actually look at the median and the average CT being offered in the college. So look at these numbers and ask yourself, will you be satisfied with these numbers? Probably you are a fresher, you are not earning. If you are a fresher, you are not earning, then 15 lakhs per annum looks to be a very good number. But remember, this is a CTC. It includes variable plus fixed pay. Okay? But if you are someone who already has 2 years of experience and is earning 9 lakhs or 10 lakhs per annum, these 15 lakhs per annum numbers might not excite you a lot. So whether these numbers are good enough would vary from individual to individual. Probably for a fresher, probably for someone who has just started his career and is earning 5-6 lakhs, these numbers would actually look good. But for someone with some sort of experience already earning 9-10 lakhs, these numbers may not look that exciting. However, these numbers are increasing. They had a 16.3% year-on-year growth and over 80 companies visited the campus a few months back. 80 plus companies, which is a very, very good number. Yes? Okay. Now, continuing further, you looked at these average numbers, 15 lakhs per annum, average, okay, and median. Median is somewhere around 15, average is somewhere around 16 lakhs per annum. But what about if you are amongst the toppers in the batch? If you are amongst the top 10% of the batch, you might get around 25 lakhs per annum salary. So if you think that you are actually very good, you know what? You can go and join IIM Rohtak because for the top 10% of the batch, the placement numbers exceed 25 lakhs. What about if you are in the top half of the batch, 50%? Even then, you can expect somewhere around 19%. 19%. Okay, sorry, 19 lakhs per annum. You can expect the placement numbers. 19 lakhs per annum. Not bad, right? Not bad. And if you're in the top 25% of the batch, somewhere close to 21.5 lakhs. Yeah. Now, if you look at the placement statistics this year, right, the placement season we just concluded, 45% of the students in IIM Rohtak got placed in consulting. What kind of companies? It could be something like Cognizant Consulting, right? It could be something like a Deloitte Consulting, Cognizant Consulting, Deloitte Consulting, Wipro Consulting, right? Infosys Consulting. These are the sort of companies which come to the campus for consulting and a lot of students get placed. So 45% of the total students in IIM Rohtak got placed in consulting. Around 21% got placed in BFSI. What is BFSI? BFSI is banking, financial services, and insurance. 11% of them got placed in e-commerce. E-commerce could be Flipkart, Amazon, Myntra, and so on. Right? I'm not getting into all the numbers, but majority are into consulting, BFSI, and e-commerce. That's where their placements are. These why am I showing you these? Because ask yourself, what kind of job are you dreaming of? You know what? Probably you want to get into consulting. If you want to get into consulting, IIM Rohtak is a good B school to be. But you know what? You probably want to get into, let's say, supply chain. You want to get into supply chain, then IIM Rohtak might not be a very good company, considering that their numbers are not very good in the field of supply chain. Right? Next. Okay, that is it. That is it about IIM Rohtak, right? So I hope you liked the video. I hope the video was informative. We discussed all about IIM Rohtak's cutoffs. We discussed about IIM Rohtak batch strength. We discussed about their placements. We discussed about their accreditation. We discussed about their fees. You need to consider all these factors when you make a decision whether you should go and join this college. Yes? Okay. I think that's it. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the session, and I'll see you in my next session. Bye for now.